Hey guys, let me ask you something real quick. When you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror, who do you see? And I don't mean just your face right now. I mean, do you see the person you're becoming? It's kind of a heavy question, right? But honestly, imagining your future self is the biggest cheat code to actually getting what you want. Whether it's feeling confident, traveling the world, or finally speaking English without freezing up. Today, we're going to hang out and build that vision together. So, grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's talk about where we see ourselves this year. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. You know how I see you're scrolling through your phone, looking at everyone's highlight reels, and you start wondering, okay, what is my vibe for this year? What is my main character energy looking like? I realize that before we can make any solid plans, we have to dream a little bit. We have to visualize it. For me, the first thing that pops into my head is just a broken bar feeling good. Like, physically feeling good. I see myself waking up early, and not because I have to, but because I want to. Picture this, it's 7 a.m. The sun is just starting to peek over the trees, the air is super crisp, and I'm out there at the park. Now, am I sprinting like a marathon runner? No way. Not yet. I see myself just walking at first. Maybe walking fast, listening to a good playlist or a podcast. But here's the cool part about visualization: I can fast forward. I can see myself a month from now. That walk turns into a jog, and suddenly, I'm running for like 30 minutes straight. And to make it real, I'm picturing the details. I'm seeing myself wearing these brand new, bright blue running shoes. Why blue? I don't know, they just feel fast, right? It's funny, but visualizing those specific blue shoes actually makes me want to get off the couch and go buy them. It's like the first step to making the dream real. But it's not just about fitness. When I think about this year, I also see myself getting a little messy in the kitchen. I don't know about you, but I've been obsessed with those cozy baking videos lately. So, I have this vision of my kitchen table covered in flour and sugar. I want to become a baker this year. Not a professional one, just someone who makes really good stuff. I can literally smell it right now. A huge, tall chocolate cake, the kind with the perfect frosting and fresh strawberries on top. But the best part of this vision isn't the cake itself, it's what happens after the cake is baked. I see my house full of friends on a Sunday afternoon. We're all sitting around, eating cake, laughing, and just talking. That's a huge part of where I see myself connecting with people. Food is great, but sharing it is the actual goal. It's that feeling of community. Now, let's switch gears and talk about something exciting: travel. Do you have a dream destination this year? Because I definitely do. When I close my eyes, I don't see my living room walls. I see an airport. I'm rolling a big suitcase, and I have my passport in my hand. I see myself landing in Italy. I want to walk down those ancient, cobblestone streets and just look at the architecture. And obviously, I see myself eating a lot. I'm talking pasta, pizza, and gelato every single day. I picture myself sitting at a tiny little cafe table outside, sipping an espresso, and just people watching. And here is where the language part comes in. I see myself trying to speak a little Italian, but mostly, I see myself confident enough to use my English to get around. Because let's be real, English is the universal travel pass. I want to be the traveler who isn't afraid to ask for directions or start a conversation with a stranger. But maybe the city life isn't your vibe this year. I have another vision, too. Sometimes, I just see myself at the beach. I love the ocean. It's so healing. I picture myself sitting under a huge umbrella, hiding from the sun, with a really good book in my hand. And for everyone listening who is learning English, this is a major goal. I see myself reading that book entirely in English. Imagine that feeling. You're turning the pages, reading a long story, and you actually understand every single word. You aren't reaching for the dictionary every 2 seconds. You're just enjoying the story. That is a huge victory. It feels so good when you finally close the book and realize, wow, I just did that. So, whether it's the busy streets of Italy or a quiet beach chair, I see myself being present and soaking it all in. Now, To make all this fun stuff happen, the running, the baking, the travel, I have to be real with myself. I need to get my life together. I need to be organized. I know, being organized sounds boring, but stick with me. I see myself with a beautiful, clean notebook. Every morning, I'm writing down a list, but it's not a stressful list. It's things like 1. Bake the cake. 2. Go to the beach. Okay, obviously I have to work, too, but the vision is that I finish my work early so I have freedom. That's what organization really, I say, it buys you freedom for your hobbies. And speaking of hobbies, I have one more vision for my home. I see myself in the backyard. Right now, it's just grass. It's kinda plain. But this year, I see a garden. I want to get my hands dirty. I'm planting red flowers, yellow flowers, and definitely tomatoes. There is something so peaceful about growing your own food. I can picture the moment I pick a bright red tomato off the vine and eat it. It's fresh, it's healthy, and it proves that I had the patience to let something grow. Nature is just so good for the soul, you know. It keeps you calm when life gets crazy. So, we've got health, baking, travel, reading, organization, and gardening. That sounds like a lot, right? But it's all possible. And this brings me to the English part. I know a lot of you are here because you want to improve your language skills. So, where do I see you this year? I have a very clear picture of you guys. I see you listening to podcasts like this one, but not stressing out. I see you smiling because you understand what I'm saying. I see you feeling way more confident. You know, there's this viral idea going around. I think I saw a video titled "Stop Translating in Your Head" or something like that, and that's exactly what I see for you. I see you moving past that translation phase. I see you talking to your friends and using new words naturally, without stopping to think in your native language first. I also see you making mistakes. Yeah, I said it. I see you messing up and being totally okay with it, because being a conversation superhero isn't about being perfect, it's about being brave. I see you not caring if your grammar is slightly off, as long as you are connecting with the person you're talking to. I see you guys building a community, helping each other out in the comments, and just enjoying the process. So, how do we actually get there? How do we turn these visions into reality? I've got some tips that I'm using myself, and I think they'll help you too. First off, use your imagination. Seriously, close your eyes. Ask yourself, what makes me happy? If you can't see it in your mind, you can't hold it in your hand. Second tip, be specific. This is super important. Don't just say, I want to learn English. That's too big. That's too vague. Instead, say, I see myself ordering coffee in English without stuttering. Or, I see myself watching a movie without subtitles. Actually, this reminds me of another concept I saw, something like daily routine in English. The idea is to attach your goals to things you do every day. Make the vision part of your daily life. Third tip, start small. You don't need to run a marathon today. If you want to run, just walk for 10 minutes. If you want to read a book in English, read one page. That's it. Just one page. Small wins build up fast. And lastly, write it down. There is magic in writing. When you put your vision into a notebook, it stops being a daydream and starts being a plan. I literally have a notebook just for my running goals. It keeps me honest. We've talked about so many things today. It feels like my head is buzzing with ideas now. I kind of want to go buy those blue shoes and some strawberries right now. But before we wrap up, let's just remember the vibe we're going for. We want to be healthy. We want to create things, whether that's a cake or a garden. We want to explore the world, or maybe just explore a good book. And we want to be organized so we have time to enjoy it all. Most importantly, for your English journey, it's about seeing the person you want to become and taking those tiny steps every single day. Don't worry about being perfect, just worry about showing up. I feel really ready for this year now, and I hope you do too. It was so nice to just sit here and chat about all this with you. So, Now I have a question for you guys. Where do you see yourself this year? I really want to know. Take a second and head down to the comments. Tell me one specific thing you see yourself doing. Do you see yourself traveling to a specific country, learning a new hobby like guitar or painting, or do you see yourself finally speaking English fluently? Write it to me in English. It's the perfect practice, even if it's just one sentence. I love reading your stories, and I promise I'll be down there reading them. And hey, if you enjoyed this little chat and you want to keep practicing your listening skills with me, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It really helps the video reach more people. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to 10-Minute English Academy. We are building a massive family of English learners here, and I want you to be a part of it. Share this video with a friend who is also learning English, and maybe you guys can be accountability partners this year. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You guys are amazing, and I truly believe in your goals. Have a wonderful year, keep dreaming, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.